So in this problem, we have the management of a large chain of a frozen yogurt store in New England believes that T days after the end of an advertising campaign, the volume V can be approximated by this, volume of sales, that is, okay, which is in terms of T. So it says at what rate is this sales volume changing one day after the end of the advertising campaign? So in other words, what is the derivative of V, because that's what rate of change of V means, rate of change of volume, one day after the end of the advertising campaign. Well, if this gives you the rate of the volume of sales T days after the end of the campaign, then we're going to plug in T, and T is 1 after we take the derivative. So let's put a V equals here. I think that'll be nice. So we want to take the derivative of that equation with respect to T. So dV dt equals, let's see, the derivative of 55,000 is 0. And then for here, that 55,000 carries along, times the derivative of e to the negative 0.44t. So the derivative of e to a function is e to itself, e to that function, times the derivative of this inner function, and the derivative of negative 0.44t is negative 0.44. Let's go ahead and multiply that 55,000 times the negative 0.44, and then we'll plug in 1 and 6. We're going to do 55,000 right here, times negative 0.44. Oh, it is a nice little number there, so negative 24,200 times e to the negative 0.44t. So that is equal to the rate of change of volume T days after the end of volume of sales, T days after the end of the advertising campaign. So for part A, let's plug in 1. So we want dV dt when T is 1. So we get negative 24,000 times e to the negative 0.44 times 1. So let's see what that comes to here. So times e to the negative 0.44 is negative 15,585.68. Okay, and that's going to be in dollars per day. Okay, so apparently the sales are decreasing, which is a little bit strange, but that's what the numbers show, that it's negative, so sales are decreasing, the volume of sales. 6 days after the end of an advertising campaign, that would be dV dt when T is 6, so you would just plug 6 in for T right there.